Hi, Cancer. All right, so these are your messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. I am using a new deck. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's just a regular ass deck I probably paid too much money for, but I have some new decks that I will be trying the bonuses out with. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like I don't know. One of them I'm not really sure how I feel about it, and the other one I'm kind of loving. So we'll see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do we have for Cancer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And for everybody that's been asking about my son Max, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. The update with him is he still has the bullet in his head. They didn't want to do the surgery because of the inflammation and the crack, and I guess it's still slightly cracked or whatever, and they were afraid that if they did the surgery it could cause some sort of brain injury, so they have put it off. I don't know what that looks like at this point, but he's fine. He's going about his business. He's not having any issues. I don't know. I guess he's just really lucky. That's all I know. You are in the upright right now, which I do like, okay? And going through some sort of healing situation after somebody kind of wronged you, unfortunately. It does not have to be a romantic situation, but somebody definitely wronged you. And now you're kind of like celebrating this like new lifestyle or goal or business or whatever. You're just kind of like doing your own thing, and it's feeling pretty good. Very similar to every other sign. I see a long-term commitment happening. It could turn into marriage. It doesn't have to if you don't believe in that, but I do see a long-term commitment coming your way. Almost everybody has had this. Almost everybody. And I have not been using the same deck consistently because, you know, I do all these private readings. I switch decks. Almost everybody's getting long-term commitment. It's very strange. I do see you getting up and moving forward with some sort of victory and abundance. You're very nurturing to somebody out there that is just causing you heartbreak. It does not have to be romantic. It does look like an air sign. And it's saying here, there's no hope. There's no hope here. You need to break free. You need to put yourself first. You need to understand that some people just can't be helped, okay? Unfortunately. We have some you're patient. It does look like you're being patient with some sort of wish fulfillment here, and in divine timing you will be getting over some sort of hardship and getting to that, you know, that space where you want to be. And I don't feel like this is an investment, financial investment. This is like investing in yourself and investing in something that, you know, is meaningful for you. Some fire sign here is like a visionary. They're going to have say some things to you that will bring like mental clarity, or this will bring some new ideas, new creative ideas to you. It doesn't, again, have to be romantic. This could be a best friend, new friend, whatever the case, okay? And new beginnings will bring you more balance to your life as well, and some sort of social justice. I really like how you're going to feel about yourself going into the next season. I just feel like you're going to just feel like a completely new person. Granted, this readings this week have been all pretty positive, which is strange. You guys know that's not how I read. But hey, maybe we're all going to feel better in time, you know. We have something being illuminated. Somebody at a distance does want to reconcile or reconnect with you. I really think that it has potential. It's probably not a romance, but it does have potential. Use your intuition when you are in some sort of social gathering. There is somebody here that, you know, energetically is draining or not really good for you. And I do believe that you understand, you know, when it's time to go, when it's time to get up and leave, or when it's, you know, time to like put up those boundaries, okay? There's a celebration over your work too, especially if you're in school to learn something new. I like this. Somebody's working on their spirituality as well. Could be getting a pay raise even, or a new position. I don't know, but everything looks really good financially for you at this point. Somebody's getting engaged. Somebody's getting engaged for sure. Could be a fire sign. Looks like you have some stability coming. and somebody owes you something and they're not giving it back to you, and that's going to be like a major loss for you. They might even ghost you, to be honest with you, so that they don't have to do anything about it. I'm seeing the letter C and the letter A. This could cause you some instability, but you will get over it in time. You'll learn also some sort of truth about this person, that I feel like they do this often to other people as well. It's not just you. New opportunities will be presenting themselves when it comes to your finances, and that, of course, is going to bring you the 10 of Cups. You're going to feel very inspired moving forward. Be careful of health issues around anxiety, so whether that's headaches, lack of sleep, something of that nature. Okay, that's going to be your only real issue. I'm hearing, what are you doing here? I don't know what that's about, but you will. Okay, we have conversations going back and forth about divine timing, something that's not happening as quick as you hoped, but that's okay. It's time to move on from a toxic behavior anyway that you may have had, whether that's like, you know, hanging on to things too long, or whether that's overeating when you get upset, or whether that's any sort of toxic behavior. There was one in particular I feel like saying, but I don't know where the hell I was going with that one. Sorry about that. Going through some sort of transformation and leaving some people behind that you've been arguing with consistently. Okay, could even be family members, people that made you feel restricted. You are manifesting something brand new, or praying, whatever it is you believe in, and you do want to be able to let your guard down and be vulnerable with somebody and drop some sort of heavy burden where you're feeling like, why do I always have to feel so independent? Why do I always have to be the stronger person? Why do I always have to be the one that goes to your aid? That's going to come to an end very soon, and harmony will be brought back to your life. I really do think you are going to end up with some sort of fire sign, but they could just have fire placements, okay? We have new beginnings happening where you're going to feel much better about yourself in general, feeling much more content, feeling much more like comfortable in your skin, ending of conflict. These new opportunities, especially the financial opportunities, are going to bring you to that space, you know, where you really wanted to be, really needed to be. It's like, oh, if I only had more stability, I could go skiing more often. I could spend more time with my family, or I could, you know, put more investment in myself. That's like basically where you're getting to, okay? And it's funny because it does look like you're pretty indecisive when it came to what direction you were taking, like maybe even recently, and now going into the next few weeks, that's going to completely change for you, okay? You have some restlessness here, though. You do have some restlessness. Watch out for that air sign once again. That's another warning there. I don't know. You will be meeting somebody new. This is not a romance. You're going to meet somebody new in general. And because of this person, you may have some new possibilities or ideas. Okay, could even be like a new person at work. I'm seeing the name Rick. Anything else for Cancer before I ask how the signs feel about them? Somebody's digging something up. I don't know if that's like in your yard, or digging something up, or digging some information up. I'm seeing digging something up, okay? Healing from a connection where you were betrayed. Do you like that? Messages going back and forth between you and somebody. Could be a soulmate. Finding some balance with this person. I like it. The number 2 is going to be relevant. Okay, Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about Cancer? Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about Cancer? Aries wants to work on this. They have a lot of emotions. Taurus is making a judgment call. You guys will end up in a fight and somebody's walking away. Gemini wants this connection, but be careful of them. They're kind of seedy. Cancer needs change, and they're putting themselves first. Leo has new options and opportunities. Virgo wants this connection pretty badly. Doesn't have to be romantic. Libra is trying to manifest the two of you. Scorpio feels betrayed, but they still have a lot of emotions for you. Sagittarius is feeling optimistic, but has some regret about how they treated you. Capricorn, and you could work together, but I don't see anything much more than that. Maybe a friendship. Aquarius is going to see you at some sort of gathering. You guys will end up in a fight. And Pisces is totally invested in this. They feel like you're judging them incorrectly, and you guys could totally be codependent. But, you know, it is what it is.